Have you ever ignored a phone call because you thought it wasn't important? I almost did. Yesterday, I was driving home from work, completely exhausted. I wasn't thinking about anyone else. I just wanted dinner, my couch, and a few quiet minutes scrolling my phone. Then it rang. Unknown number. I almost declined it without a second thought, but something made me answer. The voice on the other end wasn't an adult. It was a little boy. He was crying so hard I could barely understand him. The first thing he asked was, "Is this my mom's phone?" For a moment, I thought it had to be a prank. I told him he had the wrong number, but he kept talking. He said he'd found the phone on a park bench and didn't know what to do. It was getting dark. He was alone, and he was scared someone would think he stole it. I asked where he was. The park was only 10 minutes away. I almost told him to hand the phone to another adult and hung up. After all, it wasn't my responsibility. But his voice stopped me. So I got in my car and drove there. When I arrived, he was sitting quietly on a bench, holding the phone with both hands like he was afraid to drop it. I asked where his parents were. He told me they were supposed to pick him up, but they never arrived. His own phone had died hours earlier, so he couldn't call anyone. Then, something clicked. The phone he'd found. It probably belonged to his mother. We couldn't unlock it. So we waited. A few minutes later, it started ringing. I answered. On the other end was a woman who sounded completely panicked. Before I could explain, she blurted out, "Have you seen my son?" She had been searching the park for almost an hour. She had dropped her phone earlier without realizing it. He couldn't call her. She couldn't call him. They were both desperately looking for each other, while unknowingly staying only a few hundred feet apart. 5 minutes later, she came running through the park. She wrapped her arms around him so tightly that they both burst into tears. Then she hugged me and kept saying thank you over and over. But the truth is, I didn't rescue anyone. I simply answered a call that I almost ignored, and I've thought about that moment ever since. Because sometimes, the smallest decisions have consequences we never see coming. A few extra seconds of kindness can change someone else's entire day, or even their life.